What's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Melanie. For today's video, I'm so happy to be doing my first Q&A video, which means I hit my first 100 subscribers. I did mention already that I was so happy and just so blessed to have reached my first 100 subscribers, so I thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel. But before we get into the Q&A video, as you guys can tell, we're in my living room again because I just wanted this conversation in this video just to be like personal and like nothing to do with makeup, just like having a quick talk. So I did ask you guys on my Instagram story to leave me some questions for this Q&A video, but if you don't follow me, I'll put my Instagram handle right there just so we can like interact a little bit more. So I did get a lot of questions of my son and just like motherhood in general, so I don't know if I want to do a separate video of explaining like my entire experience of like my first pregnancy or like my delivery or like how it's been having a newborn son, or not even a newborn, just a son in general at such a young age. So let me know if you guys want to see that, but I'll be answering some of the questions here just because if you guys do want to see it, I do want to save it for the video. So starting off with the first question is, how is motherhood for you? That's actually a really good question, and I loved this question just because I love being a mom. Like ever since I found out I was pregnant, I wasn't like so much afraid or I felt like I couldn't handle it because I am an older sister of two younger brothers, and we're actually a huge age difference. Like with my middle brother, I'm 8 years apart, and then my youngest brother, we're 16 years apart. So I was 16 when my mom had my younger brother, and I helped my mom so much, especially with that pregnancy, just because I was old enough, and it definitely helped me and guided me to be the mom that I am for my son Austin. And then my next question is, what gets you going through quarantine? Simple. Netflix, TikTok, and YouTube. Like I look forward to posting every week. It just like gives me like more of a challenge to kind of like give you guys more content, but also like myself, like I keep challenging myself to do better, to give better quality videos each and every week. What are some goals you have for yourself in the future? Having our own home, and hopefully by next year I'll have more than 1,000 subscribers. I definitely want to keep this going just because I love it for myself and I owe it to myself just to have something for myself and just to have fun. Like we all need some fun, like, you know. Did you stop doing hair for YouTube? I did not stop doing hair. I do hair on the side. If you guys didn't know, I am a licensed hairdresser, but I mainly focus on hair coloring. What made you change from doing hair to makeup? I always loved makeup, like I kid you not. I really started getting into makeup my junior year of high school, and ever since then I've always did like my friends' makeup and hair for like their military balls or prom or even homecoming. Like I would love to do that, and I never really charged anybody just because I always loved doing it. It was my passion. I loved to create looks, so I never charged anyone, even though like my family would always tell me like, this is your business, this is your time. I just did it for the greater love of my makeup, but I never thought I could make a career out of it, or honestly I never really felt like I wanted to do a career because I wasn't a creative makeup artist. Like I like to do my naturals and my smoky eyes, but never really creative. And I've always loved to do hair ever since I was young. I would always do my aunt's hair when I was younger, so I kind of just mixed them both in my lifestyle. Will you ever post videos doing hair? Maybe on a separate channel if you guys really wanted to see me doing hair, definitely, but I really just want to focus my channel on beauty, fashion, and vlogs. Maybe I'll throw in a couple videos, but who knows. When did you start getting into makeup? I've always liked makeup. I feel like my sophomore year I started watching or discovered Jaclyn Hill, and I've always watched her videos, but I was never really intrigued, or I never wanted to go to the store and learn how to do makeup until my junior year. Parents went to this party and then there was this raffle, and they betted, you know, not they betted, but they put money in just for fun, and the prize that my mom won was this basket of makeup, and I kid you not, it was humongous. Like it was maybe like this wide and like this tall, and it was filled with amazing brands. Like I kid you not, it had Tarte, it had Benefit, it had Too Faced, it had so many makeup products that I was like in love. And as soon as I got home, I don't even know where I was, but as soon as I got home, this basket was just waiting in my bed, and from that moment I was a makeup junkie at that point. And I would always practice like looks, honestly. Like I would even practice on how to give myself a black eye. Don't ask me why, I just did it. Next question I got is, when is Dom proposing? And that, honestly, I do not know. I'm waiting still. If you were to ask me before I had my son, did I ever see a future with Dominic, I would have answered immediately yes. Like, I've always seen my future with him. As soon as I got pregnant, I had all this pressure laid on me that, when are you guys going to get married? When are you guys going to get married? When are you guys going to get engaged? Or are you going to go to City Hall? You know, and I just was just so emotionally, like, destroyed at that point, just because, yes, I am pregnant, but that doesn't mean I have to get married with you just because we're pregnant. You know, like, I didn't want that. I never envisioned myself being married that way. I know there's a lot of people that, you know, feel they're forced to getting married, but you really don't have to. Like, yeah, like, I'm not trying to say anything to anybody, or, like, you know, like, this is just my feelings. It's just the way I feel. But, like, I love him, but I just felt like I would have been stuck, and at that moment, like, it just didn't feel right for me. I expressed my feelings to him, and he was just like, okay, then I'll tell everybody to stop asking. Like, I want you to be happy, and we both know when the time is right. We're not in a rush, but we definitely don't want to wait till my son's like 5 or 3 years old. Like, we definitely want it to be sooner than later. So that's all I can say. My next question is, how has having a kid changed your life? It has changed my life for the better. I can truly say that. But he really has shown me how to be, I'm a little carefree at this point. Like, I've always used to be, like, so stressed about little things, and, you know, I was always just like, and I always cared what other people thought of me, which was such a bad habit, I know that. But ever since having a child, like, I've learned how, like, to let go of a few things, you know, just enjoying life. And that's exactly what he has taught me. Shout out to Austin, because he has definitely changed me for the better. When are you going to upload a vlog? I definitely want to do a vlog, but I feel like there's really not much I do in this quarantine time, just because it's basically like the same routine every day, you know. Like, and maybe it'll change if it's like nice weather, but ultimately, like, I feel like it'll be a boring vlog, and it really won't capture what I want to, like, put out there. And my next question is, are you still living at home or with your in-laws? Neither. When I did have my son, I did move in with them and his parents for just 1 month until our condo was ready. But we are living in our condo now, and it's been, what, almost like a year and a half? No, not even, like, maybe a year and like 3 months that we've been living here, and I absolutely love it and would not go anywhere else, or wouldn't want to go back with my parents at all, or wouldn't want to go back with our parents, just because we've had, like, to know the freedom. How did your parents react when you told them that you were pregnant? And I kind of want to save that question just in case you guys do want me to do a separate video of my entire pregnancy. I definitely want to leave the juicy questions for that video, so I'm gonna put that question on a pause for now. My next question is, will you ever do a mukbang style video? I definitely want to do a mukbang or mukbang style video. I just don't know how you guys are gonna react, or if you guys are even gonna enjoy it. But I definitely love watching those types of videos, not just for the food, but just like, well, it is kind of for the food, but it does get me a little hungry. But I just love those videos. Like, you're not just sitting there talking like what I'm doing now, but you're interacting with, like, you're bringing, like, food into it. And, like, who doesn't love food? Like, I would love to do those videos. So let me know if you guys want to see that video from me. You should definitely do the hot noodle challenge with your boyfriend. And as soon as I got this question, I immediately showed him, and his first response was like, hell no, I am not doing that hot noodle challenge. Like, they're gonna be, like, watching me sweat my balls off. But I get it. I definitely am gonna be doing that soon. What are some goals you have for your YouTube channel? You know, I'm really mainly doing this for fun, and if it comes out with a greater outcome, then I'll be happy. But, like, honestly, I would be lying if I said I didn't want to be an influencer or be in the beauty community. Like, that's what I love. I am just letting this be. I don't have a specific, you know, set goal in this. Like, I'm just having fun, and I'm just going with the flow and see what things come for me, honestly. Like, I don't have a set goal for my YouTube channel because this isn't guaranteed. This is just my outlet at the moment, and I'm just having fun doing it, honestly. My last question is, there's no greater joy than parenthood, but is there something comparable? This was a real tough one, and I was kind of afraid to answer this question just because parenthood is not for everyone. You really can relate to parenthood unless you're a parent. And I feel like this is a tricky one just because I don't really know the answer to it. Like, I feel like with parenthood, there isn't anything to be compared. I wouldn't even know how to answer this if I wasn't a parent, or now that I am a parent, it's just like, what can I compare it to? Like, I don't know, maybe family or friends, or maybe a fur baby. Maybe you have a fur baby. I really don't know. Alrighty guys, that was it for this video. I answered all the questions I have received, and I just want to shout out to all the people that have given me all these questions, and hopefully by my next Q&A video I'll get a lot more questions and a lot more juicier ones. But if you guys did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you're notified every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.